current. Let's get right into it. Bronny, go back to the G League. Seriously, you're doing pretty well over there. You're doing numbers that are substantial. Um, you're averaging 23 points on 43% shooting from the floor with the G League. You got your assists up. You got your steals on the defensive end. But with you in the major league basketball, in the NBA, the National Basketball Association, is only a paternal thing that is going on right now. Your father is pushing for you to be him, in a sense. That's one of the worst things that you can possibly do. You've got to let him develop on his own, LeBron. You got to let him develop his own skills. He can't be you in just a few plays and a few times. The Lakers lost to the Sixers last night with Maxey scoring 43 points. The Lakers aren't doing awful. They're in the top 5 slot. They're at number 5 in the West. So they're not doing awful, but you're going to be dragging them down if you're going to be on the floor some more, Bronny. I'm serious. You got to go back to the G League. You got to develop your skills. You got to develop your fundamentals, your basics. All that has to be in tune before you go back into the NBA. And it's all because of your daddy, and Stephen A. Smith gives him all the praise. He's saying, he's the second greatest. It's funny to say. I'm trying not to giggle, but he says he's the second greatest player to ever be in the NBA. I beg to differ. I would say Larry Bird is probably the second best player behind Michael Jordan. But that's just me. So LeBron James is definitely in the top 10, maybe top 5 best basketball players in the NBA. But Bronny, you're not even close. You're zeros. You put up zeros. You put up 0 points. You put up 0 assists. You put up 0 rebounds. That's not good. All that zeros, they add up to exactly what? 0. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nil. That's what this all has to do with. So we have to really, look at this from a specific point of saying, Bronny, check into reality, sir. You gotta definitely look at who you are and what you are about. So I'm just putting in some information right now. I don't know who is at the head of all this. I don't know who's at the helm besides the coaching. I don't understand how. Is it LeBron? I mean, is that the question? Should we be asking? Is it LeBron that's really pushing Bronny? He's just a player. He's not like an executive. He's not the general manager. He's not a coach. He's not an assistant coach. He's just a player. He's just on the roster. How does he even have any sway? Is he talking to them? Is he in their ears? Is he saying, you know what, my son can still play for the NBA. He doesn't have to go to the G League. No, he has to go through the G League. He must go through the G League. Why is this unpredictable stream? Why are you asking questions without putting any dollars to it? Cash App is $SkyLerSaunders1. Wow, it went from 8 to 0. Whoa, that was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't think it would stoop so low. So Bronny has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Bronny has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Bronny has got to go. He's got to go back to the G League. He's got to develop. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're putting him out on ice skates and he never skated in the ice before. He's going to, maybe do a few turns and twists or something like that, but he's going to fall on his ass on the ice. This is going to be the truth. And he's going to keep doing it. If you can respond by subscribing to YouTube, right down there, that's how you respond. Go to my YouTube page, go to @SkySaunders and subscribe. That's how you can respond. But yeah, so Bronny definitely has to get his life together. He has to get his game together. He has potential. He has the potential to be maybe among other players, maybe not even in his father's league, because father's he's pretty up there. He's a dominant player. Thank you for the subscription. I think I can tell if you subscribe, so don't. I hope you're not lying. Okay, thank you for the subscription. You subscribe. Respect. Salute. You subscribe. I can tell. Thank you. Piaget. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Piege or Piaget? Cat. Welcome, Cat. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe down bottom. Right down here. Subscribe YouTube at SkySaunders. I think if you just click my name, oh, you already did. Okay, great. Well, tell like 10 other people to subscribe too. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, there we go. 925. Thank you. Appreciate it. Respect and salute. All right, so Bronny, get on your game, man. Get on your game. Go back to the G League. I'm serious. And Stephen A. Smith starts off real quiet. He has some of the most dramatic flair I've ever seen from any human being. He'll be real quiet. He'll be like, to the team, to the Lakers, everybody on the staff, all the coaches, the executives. We have a player. His name is Bronny. His voice elevates a little bit. His name is Bronny. He's LeBron James' son. We remember the first time ever they stepped on the court together. First time a father and son stepping on the court together. That was a beautiful moment. And I'm just going to paraphrase for now. But, we cannot look over the fact, I'm just paraphrasing right now, that he did not achieve the right amount of points, the right amount of assists, the right amount of rebounds and steals and blocks that go along with being a professional player in the National Basketball Association on that stage. Now, I just paraphrase, but he does it. He starts real quiet, then he gets real loud. He starts blowing up bigger, bigger, bigger. It's just funny. So, congratulations on 3 likes. Yeah, I'll take 3 likes because that means that's like 15. I think it's like 15 or 16 actual counted likes. So I appreciate my Thank you for the congratulations on the 3 likes. 2 likes now. It went down to 0. It was up to 8 for a little while. Sometimes it comes in. I come in and it's like 30. I can't gauge this thing. I don't know when it's going to be a whole lot, when it's going to be too much or not enough. But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now I am 75 subscribers away from being closer to eligibility for monetization. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, but Bronny, get out of here, man. Get out of here. It's not looking good for you. And the Sixers are not a good team this year. They're like okay to bad. I think. Let me see where they're placed. Let me see where they're placed. They are placed. They're 11th. They're below 500. This is a bum team this year. Even with the firepower of Paul George and Maxey, who had 43 points last night, they're at 11th place. Below 500. The Cavaliers at number 1. Celtics at number 2. Knicks, my other team, Knicks, number 3 in the East Coast. So the Knicks and the Sixers were my team. Western Conference, Lakers, like I said, are number 5. The Thunder at number 1. Wow. That's funny. So the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, and the Rockets. The Rockets are doing all right. They're above 500. That's good. Spurs are at 12. Good God. Jazz are all the way at 15. Okay, so, but Bronny has got to go. Bronny has, hey, Jax, what's up? Yo. What's up, Jax? I'm back every hour, somewhere in the hour. I'm going in for 15 minutes. I'm just experimenting. I don't know. Nobody's in my ear. Nobody's telling me, hey, man, you need to do 15 minutes. This is the first, sometimes it's okay. I take, Mr. Choice R. Terrain's advice. This time I'm all on my own. I'm flying with my wings, I'm like Bronny. This is my G League. This is my G League. I have to get as many, vertical views as I possibly can. Horizontal views are very much hard to come by. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the horizontal when I get the eligibility. That's what I'm gonna claim for myself. And on Sundays, and then they'll be prepared for the Monday morning show for Mr. Choice R. Terrain's community section. That's the only time. It's the only time I'm gonna do it. Cause this I like. I like doing this. This is fun. This is like every hour. I just get up, turn on the computer, turn on my MacBook, fired it up, find a story, research it, and then regurgitate, let the idea swirl. But Bronny, I didn't forget about you. No, Bronny, no NBA, not yet. You ain't grown enough for that. This is big man BI. This is grown man BI. This is that real serious. Nobody's playing games until you play games. If you know what I'm saying. Like, you're playing games, but it's serious. It's money. There are people betting on you. There's people placing bets on whether you'll be in the starting lineup or not. They're placing bets on whether you'll be on the bench for the rest of your career. Bronny, go back to Bussy. YouTube subscriber says that. I knew it was coming sometime. He had to say it. But I appreciate you for being in my live. I appreciate you. I'm going to have about 12 to 15 views, something like that. Not sure exactly how much, but it should be around that area. But yeah, that's all I need you guys to do. Subscribe and tell other people to subscribe. That's it. If you don't want to do Cash App, if you don't want to do anything like that, my PayPal, my Venmo, which I have available. But if you just want to do that, just subscribe. It costs you nothing. Literally, all it takes is just a swipe or a click or a tap. That's it. That's all it takes. You don't have to do much. You don't have to even... All you have to literally do is lift a finger. You just have to lift a finger. And click, tap, or swipe. And we're in business. I appreciate it because I boosted up from 909, I think a few days ago. Now I'm at 925. So I'm very appreciative. I do appreciate the fact that people are subscribing. 1 for 16 on the season, over 44 minutes of action. That is deplorable, according to Sports Illustrated. The reason, this is a quote from Hot New Hip Hop, the reason Bronny is in the league to begin with is because of his father, something folks continue to point out online and in the media. But is it really just because of his father? It can't just be because of LeBron. He's not, like I said, he's a player. He's not an executive. He's not the general manager. He's not a coach. He's a player. He can't just say, hey, my son is a great ball player. Anybody would say that then. Hey, my son can play ball too. Let him on the team. No, he had to be selected. He had to be, vetted out. Stephen A. Smith was saying, we love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you're legitimately earned, which I believe he has the potential to do, I am rooted for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. I don't think so. I think you can root against him. He's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best, but you don't have to, I would say. He then lists of his disappointing stats before adding, you know what people are saying. You know what they're going to do to this kid. He then finished off his soliloquy by asking a tough but appropriate question. How are you doing him favors? We know that he's not ready yet. And that was it. So I appreciate you. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate the subscriptions. Tell other people to like and subscribe to help out the algorithm. And I will see you sometime next hour. Take care.